So AH is losing her mind, as the blacklisting we've discussed in Hollywood looks like it's starting to take shape, or at least that's what she's afraid of, as movies like this one here, Hot Take, the JD versus AH trial, they come out, and she's afraid that she's going to be cast as the villain. Now, this has led to a full-blown effort to try to cancel the director behind this before the movie it even drops into the public. I mean, it's crazy. Right when this thing was announced, screenshots, they started going up, talking about voting habits, talking about, oh, I think they follow this person or that person, calling them anti and more. All you have to do is go to her shill media to see undeniable proof that she is mad about this blacklisting proof too. I mean, their quotes, they're astounding. I love it when they get mad about this. I love it even more when you know it's not going to have any effect at all. And it's not, by the way. They're not going to be able to shut this down. Now, this seems to line up with what more and more news agencies have been saying lately. That is that she's blacklisted, that executives have had enough. Yeah, I mean, you've seen the behavior too. You've seen the targeting of celebrities. You've seen the targeting of businesses after she lost in the courtroom, making that clear. After she lost in the courtroom, you and I, we're going to talk about that stuff today too. Oh man, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And you know what's hilarious about this proof of blacklisting? Had AH not reacted to it at all, I probably would have never seen this. I would have never paid attention. Why? Well, when you look at the announcements for it, I mean, look at Variety right here when they're discussing it. It looks like just another hit piece. I mean, they're a dime a dozen. We've seen so many of them already. Why would you pay attention? When the director came out and said something about this, though, you can see her name right across here saying, just excited to finally announce this hot take. That's when everything goes absolutely crazy. With this person, they are called everything under the sun. I mean, there are plenty of tweets that have been cherry-picked too. I'm not going to pull them all up, but I mean, they call her a phobe. They say that she supports the wrong politics, anything that they can aim at her before telling you the real problem here. She, like so many others in Hollywood, aren't just supporters of JD, they're vocal supporters of JD, which tells you that unlike in the past, somebody doesn't have the power to truly take them down, backing up what we've been hearing about blacklisting. And if you really want to understand what will get you blacklisted in Hollywood, it isn't just the case. It isn't just going after Disney and Warner and any other company that dared say a word about AH or not give her what she wants. It's going in and going after executives, going after producers, going after celebrities and on because they like posts. That's exactly what AH and the people around her are doing here too. They're going after this director for liking the wrong posts. Let's see what they're mad about too. Here's a post saying, will Disney apologize to JD and give him his franchise back? I think that's a very fair question. And you notice what day that came up on? That came up on his win in the courtroom. If you're going to pick any day to get triggered about, maybe that's not the best one. Here's another one. JD has showed us what one has to do to begin to get one's reputation back in this corrupt, woke media age. Again, you notice it comes up on the day of his win. We have another one here too. Same date, 06/01/2022, JD was awarded $15 million in damages. A big shout out goes to the friendly people at, well, let's just say the co-conspirator organizations who now have to be their pants because they're next. Now that's nothing compared to what the mainstream media will do to try to shut down anyone that shows you that AH she's the villain. She also, again, is being blacklisted because Hollywood would never allow this kind of stuff if she had a chance to ever come back. Look at what they aim, not only at the production, not only the places behind it, but at you. I mean, they call this thing a stream of sewage, which you want spewed right into your mouth. I mean, that's going to be their quote. Listen to this here. I mean, it's glorious. We're especially fascinated, though, by Hapra. That's going to be JD, and Davis, that's going to be AH, who've signed on to what it sounds from the outside like the very definition of a no-win project. By the way, you've noticed they don't say things that about, say, Warner Brothers putting together a second two-piece narrative, which is indeed a hit piece. They're not going to tell you that there, though. Then they attack the JD actor. They tell you, well, he's best known for his web-only spinoff. They start with that while diminishing the longest stint on Days of Our Lives. So they don't mention what he would probably be best known for. Nope, he's known for Ghost Whisperer. Obviously, he has the more absurd job. This is where they attack JD. Given that JD already comes off as a parody of himself 99% of the time, we're really not sure how you portray the man in a way that's not going to read like quote-unquote theme park Jack Sparrow impersonator. Yeah, I saw him on this stand. He came off as very credible, very likable. But again, that tells you who's saying that. Continuing, we can only imagine how much weird psychic damage Davis is setting herself up for as a fake version of AH. I would agree with part of that statement if it just ended right there. But no, she's the subject of the internet's most vitriolic spurts of hatred since the moment she and JD split up. 6-year hoax ruined somebody's life. She is still the victim. Remember that. This is the favorite part, though. Again, this tells you that they want to bury this. They don't want anyone knowing she's blacklisted. It's easier to understand while Tubi itself is involved, with executive Adam Lowenson explaining that the Fox-owned streamer's goal is to capture a timely take on the story that became part of our cultural zeitgeist, painting a unique picture of what millions watched play out in the headlines over the summer. Translation. I love this too. There's money to be made in sticking an industrial waste hose into the internet's collective sewage, slamming on the pumps and sending a steady stream fountaining back into your waiting mouths. We're paraphrasing. If that doesn't say something about what they want and how desperate they are, because she's losing. She not only lost in the courtroom, she's lost in the court of public opinion. She's lost in Hollywood. Celebrities, they don't endorse her whatsoever and on. I don't know what says it anymore. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help out the channel, by the way. We have a lot of people wanting to shut us down lately, so you want to help the channel out. Links are in the description. You being here, though, that is the biggest help of all. Thank you, too. I appreciate you. Until next time, see you soon.